What if I told you that the money in your pocket, the savings in your bank, and even the pension you've worked for your entire life could be at risk? Not because of a scam, not because of a bank collapse, but because of new UK laws quietly rolling out in the background, laws that most people have never even heard about. From hidden taxes and secret surveillance rules to digital money that can track every purchase you make. These changes could reshape your financial future more than any recession ever could. And today, I'm breaking down all 10 of these major laws, every single one that could cost you your privacy, your savings, and even your independence. And trust me, number 10 will leave you absolutely speechless. You need to hear this before it's too late. Welcome to Pensioners Power, your trusted source for everything you need to know about pensions, retirement planning, and financial wellness. Here, we cover the latest news, expert insights, and essential updates to help you maximize your retirement years. Whether it's understanding pension schemes, making the most of your savings, or staying informed about financial changes, you're in the right place. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an important update. Now, let's jump right into today's topic. The UK is moving dangerously close to launching the digital pound, also known as a CBDC, central bank digital currency. Now at first, this sounds modern and harmless. A brand new digital wallet. No more lost cards. Instant payments. All smooth. All simple. But here's the truth they don't tell you. A CBDC is not like Bitcoin. It is not decentralized. It is not anonymous. And it absolutely does not give you more control. Instead, it gives the Bank of England complete visibility and potentially full control over every single penny you use. Every transaction. Every withdrawal. Every purchase. Tracked, logged, recorded forever. Imagine buying something as simple as a takeaway meal, and that transaction becomes part of your government profile. Supporters call it innovation. Critics call it what it truly is: financial surveillance. If fully implemented, the digital pound could allow spending limits, automatic restrictions on certain purchases, penalties for activities considered harmful, direct control over your money. Yes, your money could literally be programmed. Too much fuel this month. Payment declined. Too much travel? Declined. Buying something the government discourages? Declined instantly before you even know what happened. For older people, for cash users, for the digitally excluded, this system could be devastating. The biggest question remains: if money becomes fully digital and fully monitored, do we really own it anymore? Across the UK, shop after shop is refusing cash. Cafes, buses, market stalls, card only, contactless only, no cash accepted. They call it convenience. But make no mistake, this is a phased elimination of physical money. And once cash disappears, privacy disappears with it. Think about what cash gives you: anonymity, freedom, independence, no fees, no surveillance. Now imagine being told your £10 note isn't acceptable for buying bread or water or a bus ticket. For millions, especially the elderly, rural families, people without digital access, this is not just inconvenient. It's exclusion. And in a fully cashless society, banks see everything. Companies track everything. Governments can freeze anything. Payment outages shut down daily life. One cyber attack, one network failure, one emergency order, and your entire financial life is locked. Cash is not old-fashioned. Cash is freedom. Once it's gone forever. The UK's push for net zero sounds positive, but the reality is hitting households harder than ever. New green levies, environmental surcharges, heat pump mandates, and electricity price reforms are all driving bills higher. Families already struggling with the cost of living face higher heating bills, higher electricity rates, higher petrol taxes, higher maintenance costs, higher home renovation requirements, and the benefits? Decades away. Meanwhile, the immediate financial burden falls on ordinary households. Small businesses are forced to raise prices. Landlords pass costs to tenants. Drivers pay more for everything from fuel to MOT-related emissions rules. People want a greener planet, absolutely. But these laws are structured in a way that hits the poorest hardest. For rural families, older people, single parents, these green costs aren't just painful, they're crippling. For years, saving money was encouraged. Now, under new rules, it's becoming a penalty. Tax-free allowances are shrinking, lower dividend allowances, reduced capital gains limits, frozen personal tax thresholds, meaning your savings, the very money you already paid tax on, is being taxed again. Investments that once provided stability now generate surprise tax bills. Selling a small asset? Taxed. Earning dividends for retirement? Taxed. Making smart financial decisions? Taxed more than ever. The government says it's targeting the wealthy. But in reality, these changes hit the middle class, the hardest the people who save carefully and budget responsibly. Saving used to build security. Now it feels like feeding a system that takes more than it gives. The state pension age is rising again. Slowly, quietly, but undeniably. Someone in their 40s today may not retire until 68 or even later. Private pensions? More rules, more limits, more taxes, more restrictions. People working physical jobs into their late 60s is unrealistic, even dangerous. And inflation continues eroding pension value year after year. The promise was simple. You work, you contribute, you retire safely. Now, it's turning into, you work longer, contribute more, and receive less. The retirement dream is slipping away for millions. The UK housing market is under pressure, and new laws are making it worse. Energy efficiency rules, landlord requirements, higher mortgages, higher taxes, stricter lending conditions. Who pays for all this? You. Tenants face soaring rents. Landlords sell up in frustration. Rent supply drops. Prices explode. First-time buyers locked out entirely. Homeowners pay higher council tax and maintenance fees just to stay afloat. Housing, once the backbone of British financial stability, is becoming one of the most unstable sectors. Inheritance tax used to be for the rich. Not anymore. House prices have risen, but inheritance thresholds haven't. Families who work their entire lives to leave something behind now face 40% tax on estates that wouldn't even buy a modest flat in some parts of the UK. People already paid tax when they earned the money. They paid tax when they saved it. They paid tax when they invested it. And now the government taxes it again when they pass away. Families are forced to sell homes. Generational wealth is destroyed. Savings evaporate. This system punishes responsibility and rewards nothing. New vehicle laws are transforming driving from a necessity into a luxury. ULAZ expansion. New emissions charges. Higher parking fees. Higher insurance. Push toward EVs without affordable EVs. Drivers of older cars, especially pensioners and low-income families, are being priced off the road. Electric cars may be the future, but right now they are simply unaffordable for most. And rural residents who rely on vehicles daily suffer the most. Driving used to be freedom. Now it's becoming financially impossible. The Online Safety Act isn't just about protecting children or stopping scams. Buried inside the legislation are new powers that allow stricter tracking of online payments, more monitoring of bank transfers, expanded digital identity checks, additional reporting to government agencies. Every app you use, every online purchase, every transfer, every investment could soon be logged and cross-checked automatically. What started as online safety could soon become online surveillance. And the balance between safety and privacy is tipping in the wrong direction. This is the big one, the one nobody wants to talk about. The UK now has expanded emergency powers that allow the government in certain circumstances to freeze bank accounts without notice. Meaning, your wages? Frozen. Your savings? Locked. Your cards? Declined. All before you even understand what happened. This can happen during fraud investigations, national emergencies, financial instability events, security alerts, administrative errors, mistaken identity, and fixing it can take months. Imagine being unable to buy food, unable to pay rent, unable to pay bills, unable to access your own money. No warnings, no appeals, no flexibility, just frozen. This is why financial freedom is under real threat. Thank you for watching Pensioners Power. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with others. Stay informed, stay engaged, and we'll see you in the next video with more insights on the issues that affect the UK. Take care, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for all the latest